Alrighty, it's finally time for Molten Theory Discussions Lives, Part 1. Maybe I should change the chat. Well, Part 1 basically is Prototype Freddy or Glamrock Freddy. We're gonna find out today because we're all gonna discuss it and shit. We're gonna have a fun time. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Oh, what's up, everyone? Sorry, I didn't see it. Chat's being a little goofy. All right, all better now. Welcome. Hello, you still there, Dudes Drop and Greedo? All right. Swell. Just waiting for everyone else, hopefully. Alright, it's time to discuss. Is Prototype Freddy or Glamrock Freddy? Are they the same Freddy model or different? We're going to be going over a lot of details and shit. It's not just going to be, they're different because it has Prototype on his foot. No, that's not just it, okay? You can't just assume something is different just because it has another detail that isn't the same from the original one. You can't just assume. There's a lot of details matching up with Proto Freddy and the Shattered Disassemble Freddy and the Disassemble Vanny ending and the Princess Quest ending. There's a lot of detail. You can't just assume they're different just because it has Prototype written on his foot. There's a lot of reasonings why it could be that. A lot of reasonings of why it's not in the original game. The daycare attendant is the same, but now have the thing for the Faz wrench. I know, right? You can't just assume, oh, this is a different Freddy because it has some labeling on his foot. You can't just assume it's a different Freddy. Because that's right, because if we look at the daycare attendant, where the hell are you? Right here. Come on, spawn. Spawn! Alright, we have the daycare attendant, and let's pull out the original model right here. You might just think, it's the same, because it is. Just, they did it, but he doesn't have the Faz wrench port on the back of his head. You see? They just added it in. But does that make him different? No, it's the same character. Just a little redesign. It's the same character. Just with a minor redesign. Like with Freddy. So Yeet Boy is right. It's literally just the same animatronic. But just with a minor detail change. And with the gift box, I can't really explain that. He could have just shoved another gift box in his stomach for all I know. But it's the same Freddy. I mean, come on. He still looks like he was disassembled by the staff bots. He has Monty's claws still. He literally still has Monty's claws. You see? He has the ripped open stomach from when he was shredded to pieces by the staff bots. And he's missing a head because the Princess Quest ending is canon. If this was any ordinary prototype Glamrock Freddy, why would he be damaged in the same way as he was in the Vanny ending and Princess Quest ending? And why would he be missing his head also? It just doesn't make any sense. And the thing with the prototype labeling is it could have just been painted on over. I mean, we're talking about Fazbear Entertainment here. They are the most cheapest, shadiest company of all of video game history. I mean, come on. Of course they're going to cheap out on their animatronics. They're going to probably just paint over the prototype label for Freddy. I mean, why else does Glamrock Freddy tend to malfunction a lot during security breach? Because he's a prototype model. Of course he's going to malfunction a lot and glitch out all the time. Because he's a prototype. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would Steelwool just throw a freaking monkey wrench into the lore of security breach? As if there weren't any other monkey wrenches thrown in there enough. Because the biggest design change, well, not really, but still kind of a design change, would be, where are you? Candy Cadet. I mean, come on! Where are you? Where are you? Where's your beach-ass Candy Cadet? I mean, come on, it's literally the same Candy Cadet. I mean, of course he's got a little design changes, like, the claws, for an example. And also the lights go around his head and shit. And he's missing the little screw eyes. But it's the same Candy Cadet. It's just a minor design choice. And also Roxy, let's take a look at Roxy. So, here's Roxy. Let's take out the original model and shit and compare them. I mean, of course she's got a redesign there and there. You can clearly see and shit. But it's the same character. I mean, she's got a different endo head and shit. I mean, it could just be a mask, but we don't really know that for sure. I mean, it kind of looks like a mask, actually. But we don't know. It's not really confirmed yet. We can't just go assuming shit. That makes sense. I know, right? It's just a simple redesign choice. Steelwool kind of redesigns a lot of shit. I mean, look at Candy Cadet. He looks a bit different, but still the same. But it's the same Candy Cadet we all know and love. It's not really gonna change a difference. If Freddy's freaking foot paint covers over the prototype labeling. I mean, he still has the Monty claws and stuff. If he was a prototype, he wouldn't have Monty's claws and stuff. He would just have the normal blue claws. Kind of like Roxy over here. Where, you know, right here, he would normally have these type of claws and nails. Because he has them right here. You see, guys? He would have had blue claw nails. Not black like Monty's. It doesn't make any sense because why would he just be the same withering as Shattered Freddy? I mean, if you look here, I know this is a fan model and not really the official Shattered Freddy model. We don't even have the official Shattered Freddy model, but it still gives a good description enough. So, Shattered Freddy right here. I mean, if you look right here, he still has the same, like, bracelet breaking off and stuff right here. Why would just a random prototype have that? Why would just some random prototype just show up here out of no context and stuff and just have the same withering, the headless feature, the same broken bracelet right here, Monty's claws, if it wasn't the same Freddy we had in Security Breach, huh? Like Springtrap. Yeah, exactly. That is a good point. That is a good point, Dudestrop. Great point. Because there could be lore reasoning behind that, as Scott said. Just because freaking, God damn it, I keep losing track of all the ragdolls and shit. Just because Springtrap and fucking Scraptrap look different doesn't mean they're different characters. They're the same characters, but just kind of with a crappy redesign. I mean, I kind of like the old Springtrap, but it doesn't matter. They're still the same characters. It's still William Afton. This is just a different suit he wore after this one got all damaged and shit. It doesn't make any sense that Steelwool would just throw a monkey wrench. If Glamrock Freddy from Security Breach is a prototype, Freddy in Ruin and the reason he glitched out on stage. Yes, exactly! Because he's a prototype. Prototypes can malfunction a lot. And of course, Fazbear Entertainment is a cheap and shady company. Why would they want to spend the money on making a finalized version of Glamrock Freddy? I mean, with Bonnie, if they can mass produce like all of these animatronics, why wouldn't they just whip up a brand new Glamrock Bonnie model, but instead just replace him with Monty? Like, if Fazbear Entertainment wasn't that shady, wouldn't they be able to replace Glamrock Bonnie within just a day if they can easily just mass produce all these animatronics? I mean, come on. They just literally have to leave his ass behind the bowling alley and just replace him with Monty? You know Fazbear Entertainment is very shady and cheap. They're as cheap as fucking Mr. Krabs over here. We're talking like Mr. Krabs type cheap. We deadass know that for sure. Fazbear Entertainment is very cheap. I mean, they prove it in FNAF VR when instead they don't want to do the programming themselves. They get a bunch of circuit boards from the Mimic and shit and do it all for them. Fazbear Entertainment is cheap, lazy, greedy, and shady. They cover up a bunch of shit. Exactly, White Rabbit. Exactly. Dude's dropping White Rabbit on point. Definitely on point. Great job, you guys. Great job. Great job. Welcome, White Rabbit. Welcome, welcome. Exactly. He malfunctions a lot because he's a prototype. And the thing is, with Vanessa, when she said she'll scrap Freddy and just have Monty replace him, proves that they don't care about the animatronics. They don't care about, like, fixing them if they're severely damaged, unless it's very minor and shit. They'll just fully replace them if they're damaged to a point of disrepair and shit. That's how Fazbear Entertainment is. If Bonnie is gone and destroyed, why bother spending the money on getting a new model? Just replace him with another existing animatronic. Oh, Freddy is damaged and is out of commission completely? Don't bother spending on a new model or just fishing out some random prototype. Why don't we just get another animatronic like Monty to replace him? Because it seems like Fazbear Entertainment has a thing for Monty. If any main animatronic gets damaged, they'll just replace it with Monty. Wait, if there is multiple Glamrock Freddys... Yes, White Rabbit? Yes. Yeah, that's a good point. They do have a bunch of endoskeletons and shit. I mean, Vanessa does say that she'll just slap Freddy's casing on a new endo. But that doesn't mean there's just another Freddy casing lying around. Because she doesn't just say, we'll just find a replacement casing or a replacement Freddy for him. So this proves that Freddy only has one casing. There are multiple endoskeletons, but they'll just put the casing on a new endo and shit. But this technically doesn't mean there's multiple Freddys for the Pizzaplex we play in the games. There's just one Freddy casing, and they can just take the casing on the animatronic and slap it on a new endo. So technically, think of this. There's not any replacement casings, because if Bonnie had multiple casings, they would have just got out a new endo and put his casing on there. but they don't. So technically, I guess only every Pizzaplex supplies with one animatronic casing. Master Entertainment is cheap, like with the spring lock failures. They just close off the safe rooms with the dead bodies in them. Exactly. They cover up a bunch of shit. Yeah, it just wouldn't make sense for Steelwool to throw an exact monkey wrench in Security Breach, just pulling out a new Freddy and stuff, with no lead up at all. And plus, the Princess Quest ending is obviously canon, because the Burn Trap ending can't be canon, because we see Glamrock Freddy headless right here. In the Princess Quest ending, Gregory escapes with Vanessa with Glamrock Freddy's head. So, technically, this is our Freddy, but he's missing his head, and it's with Gregory. Because we know the Princess Quest ending did happen, because we see the drawings and shit, right? We see the drawings and stuff, and all of them, including the Burn Trap one, are all there, meaning they never happened because they were all in Gregory's imagination. So technically, Burn Trap didn't happen because Gregory managed to save Vanessa in time before she could fully construct the Mimic into Burn Trap. It just doesn't make any sense. And the Princess Quest ending is not even one of the drawing comics that Gregory makes, proving that the Princess Quest ending did happen. So the Princess Quest ending is canon, and the Burn Trap ending is non-canon. Because the Princess Quest ending has like 3 stars and stuff, meaning it's canon. And I don't know why Burn Trap ending is called the true ending in like the files and shit. Probably Steelwool did another fucking retcon or something. It's either a retcon or it was always intended to be the true canon ending. I have no idea. I'm not Steelwool here or Scott. In the secret ending, we see Vanessa and Gregory help you on a hill. That's right, but for some strange reason, Freddy's head isn't there. But that's clearly an illusion. So, technically, I guess... I don't know. That ending's just confusing, and probably we can save that for another day. But yes, Gregory is not at the Pizzaplex. And plus, if the Burn Trap ending was canon, they wouldn't be able to escape, because the elevator is a one-way trip. Freddy literally states that, Gregory, this elevator does not follow any safety protocols. It cannot survive more than one trip. It is a one-way trip. So technically, when they use that elevator, there's no going back. Because that elevator is out of service now. And the only way to get out is to use a freaking secret elevator near the Mimic's hideout and shit. And plus, the whole place is collapsing and shit. The whole place just collapses when they all burn it down and shit. And plus, Freddy escapes with his body still intact. So it doesn't make any sense for the Burn Trap ending to be canon if Freddy is still intact. If Freddy was still intact, he wouldn't be in the DLC. Because he still has his body intact. Maybe his head is healthy or behind a tree. Yeah, could be. Could be. I have no idea what Steelwool was thinking with that ending. That ending is just very confusing and shit. It just felt like they just wanted to fuck around and have some fun with art. And they're guess the sketch. Guess the sketch, huh? Who wants to guess the food instead, huh? Let's just pull up fucking, hold on. Let's just pull up Rico animations real quick. Hold on. Rico animations, guess the food, because that's what Steelwool wants to do when throwing monkey wrenches and freaking Steelwool right now. Nah, instead of guessing the sketch, you guess the food. Hold on. Alright, that's enough fucking around. But let's get back to the point here. Sorry, dude. Yeah, welcome, Toy Fred Boy. Yeah, we're discussing how technically Prototype Freddy can still be our Glamrock Freddy. We came up with a bunch of valid points. And we do think that Glamrock Freddy, our Freddy, is a prototype. We talked about Fazbear Entertainment being cheap, shady. They don't want to spend the money to buy a real finalized Glamrock Freddy or make one because Fazbear Entertainment is cheap, lazy, and shady as hell. We already know the FNAF lore is complicated enough, and we got freaking... I don't know if Scott wrote the story for Ruin. He probably did. Because he did write Tales from the Pizzaplex, so he probably did. So I guess it's Scott throwing the monkey wrenches in there. But the thing is, in the trailer and stuff for Ruin, we see, like, Proto Freddy in there, but he doesn't have the prototype labeling on his foot. Oh yeah, prototype, we came up... The most likely option is that they covered it up with paint. So, think of this. You know how... Here's an example. Woody in Toy Story 2... You know when, like, Woody's getting all fixed up and repaired, and then they look at the bottom of his boot and then see Andy's writing on there, but they just painted over with the same paint as his foot. So they could have just painted it over. And over time, when the Pizzaplex was abandoned and stuff, the paint just faded away, and the prototype labeling got exposed. Yeah, they're very cheap and lazy. They don't want to buy new land for the Pizzaplex. They'll just go back to any old land they used to own and stuff and just build over it. It just doesn't make any sense that they would just throw in another Glamrock Freddy out of nowhere. And someone did say there's multiple endos in there, but Vanessa stated the thing is that they'll just put Freddy's own casing on a new endo, so technically there's not another Glamrock Freddy casing. They only have one casing for Glamrock Freddy. And plus, the thing in Security Breach is that in all the parts and service or warehouse sections, there is not another replacement casing for any animatronic. We don't see any replacement casings for Monty, Chica, Roxy, Freddy, the daycare attendant, or any other animatronic. So technically, they only supply with one casing for each animatronic. They made a cover-up VR game about the dead children. They cover up a lot of shit. It just doesn't make sense why they would just throw in another Glamrock Freddy in there. And the Princess Quest ending is obviously canon, so that would explain why this Freddy is headless, because Gregory took Freddy's head with him and Vanessa. And the Burn Trap ending can't be canon and shit, because Gregory draws it in one of his comics, so he technically made it all up. Yes, the Princess Quest ending is canon, because the thing is, if the Princess Quest ending didn't happen, then why are all the freaking Princess Quest arcade cabinets not active, and we can't interact with them at all? Meaning that someone has already beaten them. Because other arcades are still functioning, like Monty's Golf and Chica's Feeding Frenzy. I know Balloon World isn't canon. I know Balloon World isn't working, it's canon, but I don't know what I said. Balloon World isn't non-functioning, but I can't really explain that. But the Princess Quest ending, the third cabinet has a sword stabbed through it, meaning that someone has already beaten it and freed Vanessa. That's why Vanny isn't lurking around still, because she's freed. Yeah, because he's missing his head. It makes sense. This Freddy is still our Freddy. And plus, Toy Fred Boy, if you look right here, he still has Monty's claws. If he still had his regular claws, if he was just another Glamrock Freddy, then he would have had something similar to Roxy's hand, but just blue. But no, he has Monty's claws and stuff right here. Right here. Monty's claws. And plus, we know that Glamrock Freddy did have Monty's claws in either the Vanny ending or the Princess Quest ending. Because we literally see him with the claws. We literally see him in the cutscene. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Right, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Let's just... it's still the same shit. Hold on, disassemble. Yeah, when they're disassembling Freddy... Where's a good screenshot? Come on, show those hands, Freddy. Show those hands. Right here. Right, oh, here's a better one. Right here. God damn it. Come on, show those hands in good quality, Freddy. Oh, right here, everyone. Look, Monty's claws. Monty's claws right there. And also, why is he found in Phaser Blast? The same area where Glamrock Freddy was completely destroyed. Look, right here. Right here, everyone. But how do we find Chica's voice box? I think that's just a spare voice box. It wouldn't make sense for just a random... It wouldn't just make sense for Freddy's replacement voice box just to end up in an arcade machine. That has to be a spare voice box. Because they probably still have some replacement parts laying around and shit. Because Monty did have his legs replaced, I think, in a messaging log, and a duffel bag message, saying that Monty fell off the catwalk again and he needed his legs replaced. So technically there might be some spare replacement parts laying around. Just not as many as we think. But Monty's claws are still here. And when we find Freddy in Phaser Blast, he still has Monty's claws. Confirmed. Or probably not confirmed. This is just a theory. Not confirmed. But there's a lot of valid points. Yeah, right there, everyone. Right there. Right there. And his chest cavity became a mouth because he has the gift box inside. Well, I can't really explain the gift box. It could just be another redesign choice with, like, Roxy's face and the fast port behind the daycare attendant's head. It could just be another design choice. Or Freddy just decide to shove another present inside his chest. But still, if we look right here, ruin Freddy's chest, and we look at the Princess Quest ending Freddy, hold on, or Shattered Freddy, I don't know. Let's just pull up the official Shattered Freddy model from Steel Wool, even though we can't really see it well. I mean, he still kind of has the accurate. So here's like, let's just pull up some images real quick of ruin. No, let's just prototype. Yeah, that's it, Proto Freddy. I mean, it still kind of looks similar. The chest thing with the spikes and shit kind of looks similar. But if you look right here... Hold on. If you look at his bracelet right here, it's broke off. You see? The bracelet has broke off on both Proto Freddy and Shattered Freddy. They both have the same broken bracelet on the same left arm. What? Hey, hold on. Wait. It looks like his arm kind of looks crumpled a bit. It looks like Shattered Freddy's arm right here. Hold on, let's pull up a real. It looks like his arm right here is kind of crumpled a bit. Just like Proto Freddy. So he does have the crumpled arm and stuff. We're looking very carefully. Hey, and he also has the same kind of crumpled shoulder pad right here. Hey, I'm seeing some matches kinda. I guess they just kind of redesigned the chest cavity just to look more like a mouth and stuff. But still, he has the same crumpled arm, broken bracelet, crumpled shoulder pad. Same goes for here. Right here, you can literally see his right shoulder pad matching up with Shattered Freddy. You can literally see it. Right there, everyone. Right there. I have a theory. What is it, Fred Boy Man? Yeah, same pose. Well, it could just be just recreation. But still, he has the same crumpled shoulder pads and arm, broken bracelet, and kinda same chest cavity. So technically, this is still our Freddy. What's your theory, Fred Boy Man? Woo! We're looking closely at these models. We are looking very closely. We're looking at every exact detail we can get right here. Woo! What's your theory, Fred Boy Man? We are on a roll tonight. We are on a fucking roll, everyone. What's your theory, my guy? What is your theory? Question. Do we meet normal Freddy and Ruin? Who's Jack? Well, technically this is still our Freddy, but he's just evil. We just don't get to see Freddy's head at all. They wrote prototype on Freddy's foot, and we're gonna make another casing / shell to put the endo on, but they never did. So Freddy knows that Cassie is a child, and his first thought is to make her safe by putting her in his stomach like Gregory, but he can't think because he has no head. Interesting. Interesting. But I feel like Freddy is still kind of evil. I mean, the thing is, with Gregory and stuff, because Freddy just doesn't grab Gregory and shove him inside his chest cavity. Gregory has to be willing to go inside the chest cavity. So Freddy needs Gregory's consent first before going inside his chest cavity. But I can understand why he just does it unwillingly, is because that he has no head and he can't think. So I guess it makes sense, kinda. If the Princess Quest ending is canon, the head must be with Gregory. Yes, exactly. The head is with Gregory. And we don't see Vanny in Ruin is because Vanessa is freed from Vanny. So, sorry Vanny fans, but Vanessa is freed. No more Vanny. All we just have left is MXES and the Mimic. I mean, I know Fazbear Entertainment kind of tried to save or salvage what's left of the Pizzaplex after an earthquake. Because according to the newspaper and stuff, an earthquake happened that caused the Pizzaplex to kind of collapse and stuff. It wasn't a fire, it was an earthquake that happened. But it looks like Fazbear Entertainment tried to kind of salvage what was left of the Pizzaplex, because we can see them having banners and stuff saying, oh, we're working on the Pizzaplex, please come back soon. And we see a lot of, like, construction, like, near the daycare and stuff. We see a lot of forklifts and stuff, so I guess they were trying to reconstruct it, but it ended up failing and stuff. But I don't know. I heard a theory that Ruin is in AR or VR, and that when you put on the mask, Helpy puts the thing in your brain, and something Helpy's eyes change when means the Mimic is controlling the AR world. Change what the real world looks like. I don't know about that one, but it could make sense because we do have stories in like that through Tales from the Pizzaplex. Oh, damn, an earthquake? Yep. I thought they abandoned it after. Well, what could have happened is that when the earthquake did occur, it could have occurred like quickly after, maybe because of the sinkhhole and stuff. Because the sinkhole was still happening and stuff and causing problems and shit. I guess they just bothered to do nothing about it. So it kind of took more effect and stuff and caused an earthquake. And so Fazbear Entertainment tried to salvage stuff, but I guess they realized it wasn't working and stuff, so they just abandoned everything. Also, Freddy's chest makes a roaring noise. That's right. That the Princess Quest ending is canon. Yep, his head is with Gregory and Vanessa. It makes obvious sense why he would be headless. Because the thing was, with... Hold on. if we look right here, let's see if we can try to find an image with Freddy. No, screw it. Let's just rewatch the trailer kind of a bit. Let's go to the part where Freddy's at. You can see that he doesn't have prototype on his foot. Yeah, right there. There's no prototype on his foot. There is no prototype on Freddy's foot in the trailer, so it could have just been a last-minute decision from Steelwool. We don't see a prototype labeling on his foot in the trailer. Right there. Monty lost his whole suit because of the earthquake, not the fire. Yeah, it could have been. Maybe the earthquake, just I mean, we see a lot of debris. We see a lot of debris lodged into Freddy and stuff from the earthquake. And so maybe, like, some debris fell on Monty and just cracked his whole suit casing open. So it just cracked all that suit casing open and shit. And he lost everything. I mean, it does kind of look like he was bent a bit and shit, which could have been caused by an earthquake debris. Because a lot of stuff is falling from an earthquake. Like a lot of wall and shit. So it could have just smacked Monty and bent his mohawk. And also bent his snout. Roxy must be repairing herself because we can see Roxy endo under her jaw. Yeah, I mean, she's very, like, cautious about her looks and stuff. She cares a lot about her looks, so maybe she's actually just trying to repair herself. But she's realized she's not doing a good job enough. Because Roxy does say you're not trying hard enough, so maybe she thinks she's not trying hard enough to repair herself and shit. Prototype Freddy isn't our Freddy, and is another... I don't think that's the case. I don't think they would just throw in another destroyed prototype with the same damage as Shattered Freddy. It just doesn't make any sense why another prototype would have the exact same, like, shattered broken features on Shattered Freddy. Would have the same damage. And also he has Monty's claws. Theory. Black Rabbit is actually Black Rabbit from Pop Goes. Very funny. Well, you want to know what is funny? Unfortunately, probably... I don't know, it's not funny actually. But FNAF Plus is officially canceled, everyone. FNAF Plus is officially canceled. I'm sorry, everyone. Let's just despawn everything real quick. FNAF Plus is canceled. It's our Freddy. Definitely it's our Freddy. But FNAF Plus is officially canceled. I'm sorry, everyone. It got removed off Steam today. If you try looking up FNAF Plus on Steam, there's nothing. And if you go to the link of the page for it on Steam, it says that it's been removed. So unfortunately, everyone, FNAF Plus has been canceled. Yep, FNAF Plus got canceled. You didn't know that? Hold on, let me show you guys. Right here, everyone. Notice, Five Nights at Freddy's Plus is no longer available on the Steam store. It's been taken down, everyone. Right here. It's no longer available. Well, FNAF Plus is now officially lost media. I know it sucks. And honestly, I was looking forward to it, but... I mean, come on. It's not the end of the world. We still have amazing projects to look forward to. Like the Joy of Creation Ignited Collection, Pop Goes Evergrade, and of course, Five Nights at Candy's 4, which I'm very excited for the most right now. I mean, come on. I really love the I mean, come on. We all love the Five Nights at Candy's franchise. If Fiznum didn't act so funny or something, it would have not been canceled. He's right. The Fred Boy Man is right. If Fiznum didn't fuck up everything, he still would have had his career and shit and still be in the fanverse. Yes, and the FNAF movie, and also Help Wanted 2. Just because one project is canceled doesn't mean it's the end of the world. We still have a lot of fan-first projects. And even Pop Goes. Creator Kane Carter came out with a bunch of shit. He even said that there might be a Five Nights at Candy's 2 remake. Which I honestly do really want, because I do think... This is coming from a huge Five Nights at Candy's fan. I do think Five Nights at Candy's 2 sucked. And it's an awful fan game. And it's worth skipping over and shit. So hopefully, if Emil Mako does actually get to remaking it, hopefully it'll be better. Yeah, I know. FNAF 4, I'm fucking hyped for. I just wish we had more news about it. It's kind of turning into a Bendy in the Dark revival situation, everyone. Where there's not really a lot of news about it right now. So maybe Emil Mako is trying that Bendy in the Dark revival approach where he's not putting a lot of news about it so we can focus on working on it more than getting it rushed and glitchy and shit. Yeah, like a remastered FNAF 1, but with like different mechanics. But this FNAF 2 remake, this FNAF 2 is going to be way different than you think. There's going to be like reimagined mechanics and shit because the mechanics in the original one are very shit. I don't think Five Nights at Candy's 3 needs any reimagining. I think I'm satisfied with Candy's 3 enough. I just think Candy's 2 needs the most rework and reimagining. And then we're all set. Nah, JK, Daddy Bear. I love the new design of new Candy. I know, right? Forgotten Candy looks sick as fuck. I just want them to remake Penguin's mechanic. He's annoying. I know, right? Fuck the Penguin. He's dead-ass annoying. Like, FNAF 2, to be honest, is annoying and boring because all you're just doing is just clicking the phone button in different rooms all the time. I know, we are so close to 800. Fuck it, we might get to 1,000 before the end of August, if even possible. We might get to 1,000 before the end of August, or even the beginning of September. Because we're almost to 800 by now. And after 800, it's 900, and then 1,000. We're going to be doing a huge live stream after we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're going to be doing a big-ass live stream. And also, FNAF is going to be 9 years old. I know, right? Can't you believe it? 9 whole years of Five Nights at Freddy's. One more year later, it's gonna be a decade old. Let me see if anything's new. No new news. The only news we have today is FNAF Plus being cancelled. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 years old. God damn it, we've been doing this shit for so long. 10 whole years, huh? You know, who wants to watch some funny videos for a while to take a break from theorizing? Who wants to watch funny videos? TF2 summer update. I know, right? Oh my. Let's do kids then versus now. Alright, everyone. We're gonna want kids then. You know, kids then, we had the PS2. I'll probably have to mute this. I don't want to get copyrighted. We have to mute this. We had freaking Windows 7 or Windows Vista. Annoying orange. Nintendo DS. Like, this is old school type shit. Like Playground. Old YouTube. I remember the old days of YouTube. Smosh. Oh my god. Kids now. LGBTQ. I have nothing against LGBTQ, but I just feel like it's forced upon us right now. Like, I feel like kids, they force themselves to be LGBTQ. TikTok, which is cancer. TikTok is fucking pure cancer and shit. And most of the kids on it are retarded as fuck, in my opinion. Gotcha life. Roblox, well, new Roblox. I like old Roblox better when it was like 2017. FNAF, Pizza Tower Scream. I really want to play Pizza Tower one day because it looks pretty fun. And one of my friends kind of recommended me it because I was walking with him and shit. We walked by each other in school and shit. And he was like, I was like, should I play Pizza Tower? He's like, yeah, you should. Those old Flash Mario animations. Nah, Racist Mario. Who remembers Racist Mario? If you ever watched that as a kid, where it's like Mario Kart, but Mario just hates everything non-Nintendo related. So like Sega, PlayStation, and shit. Apparently he's considered racist. I'm gonna send you. Alright, bet. Alright. Who remembers Racist Mario, where... And then at the end, fucking Kratos from God of War shows up and shit. Kratos from God of War. And then Mario fucking like, you're not Nintendo, you're Pretendo. You PlayStation characters never learn. Oh, furries. No, fuck the furries, okay? Fuck furries. I got threatened by a furry once and shit. He threatened to punch me. That's why I don't like furries and shit. Because they're hostile towards me and my friends. Yeah, we don't like He had Peach and Daisy with him. Oh my god. Bro, the amount of fucked up shit we probably watched as kids, not even understanding the concept of it. We watched a bunch of fucked up shit. And Racist Mario was when he turned into the bullet bill, he fucking literally just... He said the N-word. Luckily, it wasn't the hard R. He literally just said, Luigi, I'm coming for you, Nick. I can't say it. One time, a furry tried to fight me at school once. Ain't no way, for real? If the furry at my school wanted to throw hands with me, I would have just fucking done it. But I know he's a pussy. He's a fucking pussy. I know he's a fucking pussy. And we'd get in trouble with the principal. Furry's bad. Gotta lie. I don't like furries. What's another one? Let's Oh my god, what are they called? I know what it's called, but I just can't understand the pronunciation of it. Yes, this one. ADSFD. I remember these. They had such iconic, like, it's Muffin Time and I Want to Die and Mario Galaxy. Oh, the old school movies we watched from like DreamWorks and Pixar. How to Train Your Dragon. Angry Birds. Oh my god, these TF2 animations. The pie animations. Oh my god. Just become pyro and burn it all down. Yes! Oh, I remember the Meet the Team animations. Those were goated. Wreck-It Ralph. Minecraft. OG Minecraft. Dream. Oh my god. This is Dream ruined Minecraft. Let's be honest. Dream ruined Minecraft. The OG ones were definitely Dan TDM, Stampy, and others and shit. And also Technoblade. Can't forget Technoblade. RIP. Alright, bet. Bet, Toy Fred Boy, bet. Go ahead. YouTube poop. Oh my god, YouTube poop. I loved that shit as a fucking kid. Bro, I loved YouTube poop. And then you got Roblox, TikTok. Oh, here we go. Icy Bendy. Trollface. Oh my god, Super Mario Wii. The amount of times... Oh, we got a message. Alright, we're going to be watching this. We're going to be watching this after this. So, Super Mario Wii, I managed to complete it. I managed to complete it recently, like a few months ago. But it's still a good game. Even though I raged a bunch of times and shit, it was still a good game. Minecraft, OG Minecraft. Bro, I remember OG Minecraft. I remember the Herobrine. Who remembers Herobrine? Because you're not going to get any shit with that with like Dream or Tommy in it. Who remembers Herobrine? And we all tried to hunt for him and shit. And then you got that one kid who supposedly found Herobrine on Minecraft Pocket Edition. Trust me, we all tried to do a bunch of random shit we found on YouTube and Minecraft, and none of it ever worked. That was like the best of it. Me, oh my god. Five Nights at Freddy's, the OG FNAF, everyone, let's go! OG FNAF. I remember playing it back in 2014 on my fucking old-ass iPhone. I'm getting an iPhone 14 soon, so that's gonna be pretty cool. But I remember playing this shit on, like, an iPhone 5 or something. Bro, I remember OG FNAF. I used to play, like, the OG Oh, Bendy and the Ink Machine! Oh, I remember when the fucking first chapter came out. Bro, it was so nostalgic. I remember, like, the old version when we actually get to walk up to the ink machine and Boris looked fucking goofy as fuck. Bro, oh my god. Natural Disaster, OG Roblox from 2017. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, OG Roblox. Oh my god. Emo wannabes. Roblox. Femboy furries. Yeah, definitely our generation is fucked up now. 2000s kids. Trollface, Vine, Call of Duty, SpongeBob. Yes, FNAF is the fucking GOAT. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking 2014 and 2015 was the fucking GOATed years. It's like trying to unlock Luigi and Mario 64. How to make FNAF not scary. Yes, those were definitely the OG days. I fucking love the OG days. But the most important part of FNAF nostalgia are these models. Come on. If you were a FNAF fan in 2014 or 2015, you have had to see these models. Trust me, you are not a FNAF OG fan if you've never seen these models back in 2014 and 2015. That's right, the GOAT! 5 a.m. at Freddy's. Come on, we've all seen the Splinks models. You cannot deny if you were a FNAF fan in 2015, you have to have seen the Splinks models. These were like a requirement of FNAF nostalgia. From like the old SFM and Gmod animations. The Splinks, I know they're fucking outdated, but they're still the motherfucking GOAT. They're still the GOAT. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. I remember the fucking Splinks. But nah. Okay, everyone. This one. You definitely not an OG FNAF fan if you never seen this before. Come on. Come on, everyone. when we watched this, we were all waiting for it to update. We were all waiting for it to update with like the next part. We've definitely watched this if we're like OG FNAF fans. The fucking Tony Cry Night series. Ignore that. I don't know why that exists. But come on. We all have to seen Tony Cry Night. Freddy Spaghetteria. Classic SMG4. Memories! I know the nostalgia! But who can't forget the classic FNAF hoax? Come on. We've all seen either the purple guy animatronic, the Wither toy animatronics, Fred Trap, Shadow Balloon Boy, or the fucking goated Sparky the dog. Come on, everyone. We've all had to seen these classic hoax before. I used to think that Shadow Balloon Boy was real and that he was actually in the mobile port, but it turns out he isn't. I used to think Shadow Balloon Boy was real. And also, I used to be terrified of the purple guy animatronic. He's still uncanny to this day, but he was fucking terrifying. He looks like a downgraded version of Grimace. Yes, Golden Toy Freddy. Nostalgia. When times were very simpler. When Twitter wasn't such a bitch. When Vine wasn't TikTok. And Vine was goated, okay? Vine is goated. And I'm fucking pissed that it became TikTok and shit. It's such a complete downgrade. Vine was definitely better. We had so many classic memes with Vine. But then it got fucking ruined by TikTok. And now you got shit like fucking Charlie D'Amelio and shit. Golden Toy Freddy, I fucking remember him. He was the GOAT. Alright, let's look at some FNAF nostalgia. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't see anything. Not yet, just some old models. But that's just about it. Wait. Hold on a second. Definitely nostalgia right here. Who remembers this series? Who remembers this series? When it was like a constant battle war and shit. And like Golden Freddy used to be the fucking villain of shit. Who remembers this? I still haven't kept up with it yet. I kind of just moved on from it. But all I know is that it's just now a complete war zone with like Nightmare and shit. Yes, I remember this. This was the fucking GOAT. This was the GOATed. I think I stopped watching after season 3. Because I just moved on. But we deadass know that this right here is the motherfucking GOAT of all people. Of all YouTubers. ETH Goes Boom. You are the motherfucking GOAT, okay? If you disrespect ETH Goes Boom, or if anyone in general disrespects ETH Goes Boom, they need to get the fuck out, because they're fake as shit. We deadass know that ETH Goes Boom is the fucking GOAT. ETH Goes Boom is the fucking GOAT of FNAF nostalgia. And if someone ever disrespects him, you need to get the fuck out right now. Because ETH Goes Boom is the homie. He's the GOAT of all shit. Follow fucking the Foxy and Bonnie videos. They were definitely fucking goated. The cupcake. The cupcake. The storyline. Who remembers the Ultimate Custom Night arc with Plush Trap trying to take over? The Ultimate Custom Night arc. And for once, Balloon Boy wasn't actually fucking annoying. But let's check this Pizza Tower meme out. Oh yeah, I have to unmute it.
Hey, Italian man.
Balloon Boy. Man, what are you doing there? Toy Freddy. Foxy. I see meme in the background. Meme.
Jesus
Golden
Christ,
Freddy.
What is going on? What's you guys doing?
It would have been funny if we just became the head.
Can you be quiet? I'm trying to sleep.
That was hilarious. Alright. What's something that was motherfucking goated as shit? Now let's just watch more of those kids then versus now. I have to mute it again so we don't get copyrighted. Fucking femboys and emos and shit. Oh, kids then. We got Bendy. Yeah, there he is. It's the Freddy Fazbear. Hor, 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 emo Roblox. It's just emos and furries and shit. SML. Wait, hold on. Was it Vine or Musical.ly that became TikTok? I think I'm having dementia right now. Did Vine become... Oh, technically it did become TikTok, or it became Musical.ly. Oh my god, this is Dream, Among Us, Sussy Baka, LGBTQ, even though I have nothing against it. It just feels forced upon nowadays. But the thing is with Among Us, it wasn't a bad game necessarily. It just kind of became boring with the updates and shit. Like, it was fun back in 2020 when, like, me and all my school friends, like, we played it at lunch. Like, every time we go to lunch, we pull out our phones and play Among Us. But I guess it just became bad when the new update came out and you had to have an account and shit. But the Among Us jokes aren't really funny anymore. I don't... Like, come on, people. There's nothing funny about Sussy Baka nowadays. Grow up. It is sad to see what our generation has become. It's sad that the FNAF movies is the last project from Scott. Actually, no. Help Wanted 2. Scott hasn't gave the license to anyone yet. So still he's working on Help Wanted 2. It's not going to be the last project. We still have a lot. What was your reaction when you saw Toy Freddy's mechanic for UCN? I was just hyped up. But don't worry, we still have a lot of Scott to go on. Like Tales from the Pizzaplex, Help Wanted 2, probably 2 more movies. Scott ain't over just yet. Scott ain't done.
Boys, I have a big...
So you can cross.
But the most cancer part about TikTok... Let's go back to Gmod, I guess. The most cancer part about TikTok is the fucking trend hoppers. Like, here's the thing. You know how, like, most TikTok videos are just clips from TV shows like Family Guy, South Park, The Simpsons, and now it's Futurama, I'm pretty sure. Like, they just take a bunch of clips from TV shows and just put it under a mobile game footage and shit. FNAF will never die, FNAF will live on. True, it will live forever. But the thing with TikTok is that it's just a bunch of trend hoppers nowadays. And the thing is, it's mostly with South Park right now. This is the retarded part, everyone. So, everyone was like all hyped up about South Park Season 26. I didn't watch it on TikTok because I just watched it on the website and HBO Max. I actually watch South Park on official websites and streaming services, unlike fucking retarded kids who just watch it on TikTok. I mean, come on! You don't need fucking TikTok to watch South Park for free. It's literally on the damn website. My parents won't let me get TikTok because the trash on it. Good for them. I just stopped doing TikToks because of how, like, cringe and cancer it is. And the thing is, after, like, South Park ended with season 26, and, like, a bunch of kids started ruining South Park with a bunch of ships and shit. And then everyone's all, like, hating on it and shit, acting like South Park's the worst show imaginable. Like, literally, you retarded kids, this is literally your wrongdoing. You're the ones who ruined it, and now you're saying it's the worst show ever. Literally, this is all your fault. You're being fucking hypocritical here and shit. This is all you're doing and shit, and now you're calling it the worst show imaginable. And also, how is South Park honestly a bad show? It literally has existed before fucking TikTok came out. I know people have their opinions and shit, but then the thing is, like, I seen some retarded gotcha kids, and Forsaken AR, all the Foxy skins have voice lines. I hope Eth Goes Boom does Arrow not Toy Freddy, that'll be funny. But the thing is, with South Park, they're saying, oh, it's racist and it mocks religions. Like, how are you retarded to not know that they have literally been doing this for about 20 years by now? Or even 30 years. They've been mocking religions and shit and doing racist jokes since the 90s and early 2000s. And then you're all just, like, hating on it now. But then you were all, like, loving it for, like, a fucking week. Remember Courage the Coward Dog? I never watched any of the OG cartoons. The only OG cartoons I watched growing up was The Amazing World of Gumball, fucking SpongeBob, the Super Mario cartoon show, and all of that. I definitely watched a bunch of Cartoon Network. I'm gonna sing. Alright, let's see it. But literally, people. And then you got these retarded kids saying, like, oh, name a better group of 4. And then they just post the South Park boys, thinking like they're the worst group ever and shit. Like, come on. Skibbity Toilet, yeah. Where Freddy got his revenge. Like, I'm sorry, but literally, if you don't like TikTok, if you don't like South Park TikTok, then just stop fucking talking about it and hating on it and shit. Like, literally, shut the hell up. Literally, shut the fuck up. We literally get that you hate South Park. You don't need to keep saying you hate South Park. It's like that one person keeps saying they're vegan and shit. Like, I'm vegan. Like, we get it. You're vegan. Or you hate South Park. You know, you don't need to keep reminding us for the fucking 30th millionth time. Like, I enjoy South Park. I love South Park. Toy Freddy versus Rockstar Freddy. FNAF 3 musical. That shit was goated. Strength. Facts. But let's be honest, YouTube Shorts is still as retarded as TikTok because you literally have Elsagate shit. I think, to be honest, like, YouTube Shorts is just TikTok, but on fucking crack. Because that's where most Elsagate content is gonna surf from. Because you literally have these fucking Garnt of Ban, Skibbity Toilets, fucking Poppy Playtime shorts and shit. Hello, Benson, hello. But literally, and like you got people saying, "Oh, YouTube Shorts is better," and YouTube Shorts isn't that bad. But then you got shit like this. Oh my god. You got this shit right here. How are you telling me that YouTube Shorts isn't that bad as TikTok? This shit is pure fucking retarded cancer. Like, I'm getting tired of Garten of Banban. I know, right? Like, literally, you got some people, like, saying they hate Garten of Banban, but they still, like, play it and shit. Like, literally, can people just stop with Garten of Banban? It's fucking annoying now. And they're just cheap fucking games that are trying to get money out of you, and the developers are fucking crybabies. Like, literally, I'm tired of fucking Garten of Banban, Jumbo and and then you got fucking Poppy Playtime, which I'm not even a fan of because it's fucking turned into Elsa Gate content. What the hell are you doing with Jingle? Shrek. Yeah, and people say YouTube Shorts isn't that bad. I know, right? It's fucking garbage. And yet people still fucking play it. And they're making you pay fucking money for it, which is worse enough. It needs to be canceled. I wish it never existed. I know, right? Like, honestly, why would I want to pay $5 for a fucking cheap-ass game that looks like it was made on Roblox engine? I'm not gonna pay $5 for a fucking garbage game. I could use that $5 to get me a fucking quarter pounder from McDonald's. So why spend it on trash games when you can spend it on something way better? Like FNAF 1, for an example. Like, you could get FNAF 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or probably just FNAF 1. I think it's just FNAF 1. You could get FNAF 1 for $5 and still have a better time with it. The creators are getting mad because people are playing the game and refunding the game. Yes, because they're fucking crybabies and shit. And don't know how to actually take real constructive criticism. They complain, cry, whine, act toxic, and shit. And then people still continue to play Garten of Banban. Like, I'm seriously getting tired of this Garten of Banban bullshit. It's actually fucking annoying. Oh, I've been going on for so long. Oh. I don't know what to do now. I should just make a separate stream where I rant on shit. Foxy is the good guy. That was a classic OG theory. The old FNAF theories. And luckily, UFMP Pack still has some nostalgia for us. Like this. And this. Like the classic, was purple guy, like the classic purple guy is phone guy theory, even though it's not true anymore. OGs are still here. Ah, Sparky, where are you, me boy? Sponge Boy, me Bob, where are you? Right here. Ah, it still has some nostalgia for us. Right here. Nostalgia is right here. Oh, Vinny, what are you doing here? I think I'm gonna end stream here now. I'll probably do another one tomorrow, or because right now I think I'm gonna work on a new animation. So look out for my new animation and have an amazing, fantastic